Here is my 2 cents on the comments made by Owamie on Musa Khaula, saying that he was allegedly paid 20,000 rands by Leeroy so that he could stop talking about Mihlali. Now, Owamie did a video commenting on this, and she said she can't believe this stupidity, this Domkopness of how Musa could accept a mere 20,000 rand from a Leeroy. She further on said that it was a good opportunity for Musa to get real money for himself. I mean, it's Leeroy of all people. How can you accept a mere 20,000 rand? 20,000 rand is such a small money. It does not even buy like a phone, because some YouTubers use a phone to make their videos, like myself, and the 20,000 rand does not even buy a proper phone. And she showed off her iPhone, doesn't even buy the equipment YouTubers use to make videos. And the reason why she was mentioning YouTubers and the monetization is because Musa did disrespect Owamie on a space, I believe it was on Twitter, where he was just insulting man, and the audio was all over YouTube, where he was talking about now he wouldn't be doing what YouTubers are doing, shooting in their homes, and like this whole YouTubing thing. He looked down on it and disrespected everyone and anyone who is a YouTuber. But the story that went on, people only focused on the Owamie aspect. I believe it was Ndibuti and Sims who actually looked at it in the situation where actually Musa was insulting all YouTubers and not just Owamie. But anyway, that's not the point of this video. So when Owamie did that video and called 20,000 rand mere and small money, of course people were angry about it, saying that number one, Owamie was bragging by talking about the stuff that she has, of which I also felt like she was bragging. And listen, Owamie, when she gets a moment to brag or an opportunity to brag, she will grab it by both hands and brag and brag and brag. And I think that comes from how she talks about her father and how she talks about the situation she was in when she did not have money, and her situation with the husband and the in-laws and so on and so forth. I think that's where her thing of now breaking about what she has comes from. But it's just that she does it on the internet, and some of us, like myself, I'm a ninja, but I'm also tired of it at this point. Like, it's getting old. It's understandable for you to get stuff that you've always wanted and then you break about them. But after a year or so, like, it gets tiring. But yeah, Owamie does break a lot. So people were not happy about that, number one. Number two, people were not happy about her calling 20,000 rand a mere money or small money. And I think with this one, I don't agree with the comments and what people were saying, because they misunderstood what Owamie was saying. Owamie was not saying in general 20,000 rand is small money, but she was saying from Leeroy, like Leeroy has a lot of money, so for him 20,000 rand it's very small. So for Musa to accept 20,000 rand, that was stupid of him. And I would agree with this, because that was an opportunity to get real money and he accepted 20,000 rands. Like, even taking away Leeroy himself, looking at Mihlali alone, to accept 20,000 rand to stop talking about Mihlali, for me that is also very small. I'm not even monetized yet, but looking at the numbers that Mihlali brings in, even the brands that are using Mihlali, they know how much influence she has and the numbers that she brings in, which is one of the reasons why I believe the petition did not even work, because they looked at how much they were going to lose by no longer using Mihlali to advertise or promote their brand, or so on and so forth. But Owamie did make a follow-up video where she was saying that she's not going to apologize for what she said. It's not her problem that people misunderstood her, because she does understand that 20,000 rand for some people, it is a lot of money. Even she said that even for her, if she would get 20,000 rand right now, she would be really happy about it, because 20,000 rand is a lot of money. Because some people are saying that how can she say that's peanuts when that is a take home or take away salary for some people. And she said that's not what she meant, and I agree with her, because that's not what she meant. And then she further on said that what she was saying is that it is small money for Leeroy, which is what I already had. For Leeroy, 20,000 rand is small money. That's what she was trying to say. And for people to just decide to misunderstand her, and this happens a lot, where Owamie will say something so clearly, but people will still find it in them to misunderstand her. Sometimes I just feel like people don't even listen to what Owamie is saying. At some point, they're just ready to attack Owamie. But that's okay. That's not the point of this video also. Now, in the video that Owamie made to respond to this, as she was saying, trying to explain herself, she was saying that she won't take back anything that she said. It's still stupidity for someone to accept 20,000 rand, to stop talking about Mihlali, accept 20,000 rand from a Leeroy. He could have gotten more money from Leeroy instead of getting like a mere 20,000 rands. And as I've already said, I do agree with what Owamie was saying. 20,000 rand from a Leeroy, it's very small. Like, even from Mihlali on her own, it's very small, guys, because for me, if someone would come to me and say, I'm offering you 10,000 rand, stop talking about Owamie, stop talking about Dibuti, I wouldn't accept it unless I'm in a desperate position, because from someone who's I'm just starting out this channel, and to see my analytics on which names are bringing in the numbers for my channel, I wouldn't stop talking about Owamie, talking about Dibuti, talking about Sims Right, talking about Detective Samuel, because those are the people who are bringing in the numbers on my channel. I did not even promote this channel, but I'm already on 40 something subscribers, and being on YouTube, that is not an easy thing, especially when you are not promoting the channel. And of course, Detective Samuel did give me a shout out, thank you for that as well. But even for my video to be able to reach him without me promoting it, for me, that's something huge. And when I'm looking at my analytics, that's because of Owamie's name, that's because of Dibuti's name. So for you to pay me 20,000 rand to stop talking about them, I wouldn't accept it also, unless I'm in a desperate situation, because I can see that those names are going to put my channel where I want it to be. So I feel like people just want to misunderstand Owamie without listening to what she's saying, with all the hate that she gets. And some of it I understand where it's coming from, with some of it is just ridiculous.